Abia State Governor Alex Otti is once again proving himself as a beacon of hope and leadership in the Southeast. In a time when many have turned their backs, he remains firm and vocal in demanding the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, while others have gone silent. Abia State Governor Alex Otti is making bold consultations and pushing very, very hard behind the scenes for a peaceful and just resolution for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He recently assured supporters that Kanu's release is not just a wish, but a strong possibility. In his words, he have brought renewed hope to many who believe justice must prevail. Despite the political tension and sensitive nature of Kanu's case, Alex Otti continued to show bravery, wisdom, and leadership. He is currently the only Southeastern governor combining massive developmental strides with a passionate human rights stance. Roads, schools, healthcare centers are being transformed under his watch. Yet he still finds time to champion the cause of freedom. His efforts have been described as historic and courageous. Nnamdi Kanu supporters have praised Governor Otti as a true son of the soil, someone who understands the pain and expectations of his people. Many believe his intervention will make a difference. The streets of Abia are filled with prayers and chants of support for both Kanu's freedom and Otti's efforts. The governor's recent statements have gone viral, reigniting conversation across the nation. This is not just politics, it is about justice, representation, and standing for the truth for your people. We have many governors, but how many of them are struggling, are saying something about Southeastern zones, Southeastern passion, development? This man have actually clearly stated that leadership is not about yourself, it is about the people that elected you. If you go to Abia State now, you see a new face, joy everywhere, new roads everywhere, no longer dirty environment. It is now the beauty beacon of the East. That is what Abia State is now, beauty beacon of the East. This man have changed the real narrative of the Abia State. Everyone is just happy. And not only that, he have actually maintained resilience in doing everything with passion. Still work towards the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Others are there siphoning money, sending money to South Africa, doing all sorts of things. But he's there, challenging the leadership, telling people that it is not about yourself, but about the people. He have actually spoken so much well about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he's working towards it, as he said. He's seriously working towards it. It is about justice, representation, and standing for the truth. Otti has shown that leadership is more than occupying a seat. It is about impact. As a Nigerian and the world are watching closely, hope is alive again. Supporters remain optimistic that Kanu's freedom is near. Please kindly subscribe to this very channel, Success Media, for verified, timely, and fearless updates. The struggle continues. Just subscribe to our channel. We have much updates to show you. Let's just go into the details now of what this very man said and what he's doing in Abia State. He clearly stated this even when some delegates from the federal government, Abuja, everywhere, stormed Abia State to commission all his projects. They saw a lot of things. Minister for Works was there, Dave Omai, others were there. They praised him immensely for his massive developmental strides in Abia State. People are seeing development, what development is all about, what governorship is all about. They praised him, sang all sorts of songs for him, prayed for him. He just remembered Abia State, doing everything. He knows that life is called for humanity. How many years will you stay on earth? But others are there, siphoning money, sending money to Florida, buying all sorts of houses abroad, doing all sorts of things where people are wallowing in poverty, abject poverty, no development. So right now, let's just go into the details and show you what this man really said. Abia State Governor Alex Otti has said that the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOP leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will soon regain his freedom. Otti expressed the confidence on Friday during one-day official visit to the state by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who was represented by the Minister of Wars, Dave Umahi. I can assure you that I am engaging with Mr. President. He is favorably disposed to it, and I assure you that in no distance time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will regain his freedom, Otti said. He stressed his long-standing relationship with Tinubu, describing the president as a man of his word. The president and I have been friends for decades. Whatever he wants to do, he will tell me, and if he will not, he will say so. Having made promises, I am assuring you that he will keep to them, he noted. Speaking on behalf of the President Tinubu, the Minister of Wars, Dave Umahi, urged residents of the Southeast to remain united and peaceful. I asked the people of the state to unite and come together. As your brother, I have listened to the messages from Mr. President and the comments of the Governor of Abia State, Umahi said. The minister assured that efforts were underway by regional leaders to pursue a political solution to Kanu's case. I want to assure Senator Abaribe and Governor Otti that the governors of Southeast East are working very seriously. They are exploring a political solution together with our senators, House of Representatives members, and ministers, he stated. They are making all efforts to see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being released from detention because his condition right now is actually deteriorating and it is getting worse to avoid stories that touch. So the demand for his release is immense and much hands are on desk working towards that, and in no distance time, I believe that he will be released and regain his freedom. Alex Otti is doing everything humanly possible to secure his release, but what the problem remains is many Southeastern leaders do not want that very young man to come out. That is the truth. Many Southeastern leaders do not want him to come out. That is just pure the truth. Only few are struggling for his release. And Mr. President are looking forward to seeing the challenges, the response of the Southeastern leaders. If Southeastern leaders come together and say, Mr. President, please, we want this man released, they will release him immediately. Look at what happened during the time of Sunday Igboho. They are only Yoruba people. They all put hands together, make sure that he was released immediately. Even the court case, everything on him, we are all discharged. He is now free, working freely. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case is different because Igbos are collecting money at the back. Some of them want him to rot there. Some of them even wish he died. It was the same Igbo people, one of the Southeastern governors then, that prescribed IPOP, a terrorist organization. But right now, Boko Haram bandits have never been prescribed as terrorist group in northern Nigeria. Do you think that they don't know that banditry, Boko Haram, are supposed to be what? Prescribed as what? Terrorists or terrorist organization. But right now, only the freedom fighters, IPOP, that chants their song, freedom song, with those flags are being prescribed as terrorists. What have they done? They don't kidnap, they don't do anything. Whenever criminals carry out all their mayhem, they tag them IPOP. IPOP. Those things are not necessary. But the truth of the matter is that Governor Alex Otti remained resilient towards the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and no terrorist evidence was found in him when he was repatriated from Kenya to Nigeria till now. So many people are working towards his release resiliently. So Abia State Governor Alex Otti is one of the best people working towards that. Kanu has a family. He's feeling so bad. The family are feeling so bad. They are just living in loss of hope. They have lost hope since 2015. It is not good. It is not really nice. And most of the Southeastern governors they're relaxed, calm. They don't care because it is not their own. So we are waiting patiently to see the response of the Mr. President, because Kanu's case is beyond court. It is not about court. It is about when Mr. President wants him to be released, he will be released. That is just pure truth. All those omotoshows prolonging cases, doing all sorts of things, are being directed by Mr. President. That is what people should know. So right now, we are waiting patiently to see their response. But freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is near. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day ahead. Make sure you subscribe to this video channel. Click subscribe on the top of your button. Thank you so much.